All right, this is a Fox News alert. You are looking at live pictures of an anti-Israel protest on the campus of the University of Southern California in Los Angeles. And tonight, with anti-Semitic protests raging in Columbia and New York City and other elite campuses around the country, well, Senators Tom Cotton and Josh Hawley, they're now calling on Biden to take action and mobilize the National Guard to protect Jewish students. And with Senator Hawley likening the situation to Eisenhower's decision to send the National Guard to protect the Little Rock Nine. Meanwhile, Biden's rampant hypocrisy back in the spotlight tonight, this time over his use of TikTok. Remember, he just signed a law to force the sale of the app in 9 months or ban it entirely in the country. His campaign announced they're going to continue to use the Chinese-owned social media platform. You can't make it up. Here with reaction. Missouri Senator Josh Hawley. Senator, let's talk about the guard that you're calling for, which I believe would be the right call. But I don't see Biden wanting to alienate his radical base. I think that's why he's not going to do it.
Well, sure. I mean, this is all about the fact that he has a pro-Hamas base, Sean. But listen, Eisenhower did the right thing back in '57 when he sent the 101st Airborne to Little Rock. Why not do it for Jewish Americans? I mean, it shouldn't be that in this country, in this day and age, that if you are a Jewish American, you fear for your life because all of these bougie jihadists at these universities whose brains are addled by TikTok are out there calling for your death, calling for the destruction of the state of Israel. I mean, what is going on these campuses? Send in the National Guard and wake these kids up. I mean, they ought to know they can't do this. They ought to know they don't have any right to occupy these campuses. They don't have any right to threaten their fellow students. They ought to snap them out of it, and the National Guard would help do it.
But aren't they supposed to be the best and brightest? Isn't it supposed to be hard to get into an Ivy League institution? Could they really be that ignorant? Do they not realize that in countries that take on Sharia law, radicalized countries like Iran, for example, if you're gay or lesbian, they'll murder you. If you're a woman and you're not fully covered, they'll beat the hell out of you, among the many other restrictions and civil rights violations. Whatever happened to the woke left in this country? Whatever happened to the belief in women's rights and gay rights and all the things they said they believe in? Are they just willing to bifurcate their brains and ignore that which they said that they were so passionate about?
Totally, 100%. That's 100% what they're willing to do, Sean. And you can just see, I mean, listen, these are the people who are standing around wearing N95 masks outdoors, doing interpretive dance, and calling for jihad. I mean, these are insane people. As I said, I mean, they're spending way too much time on TikTok and social media. Their brains are rotted, and their brains have been rotted by the university system, Sean. These universities are cash machines. They are sitting on giant endowments. They're not really educational facilities. They're giant private equity funds who have taken your money, taxpayer money, and now are using it to pump out this pro-Hamas propaganda. It's a disgrace to this country. These students are a disgrace. And all of this needs to end.
Well, we know what this is about. Joe got freaked out. Over 100,000 Democratic primary voters in Michigan voted for undecided or uncommitted, rather. That's over 100,000. That was 18.9% of Democratic presidential primary voters. 50,000 in Wisconsin, about 40,000 yesterday in Pennsylvania. So we know what he's freaked out about. Let me get your reaction. I mean, Joe Biden just signed a law that says that TikTok has to be sold in 9 months or it's going to be banned in the U.S., but his campaign announced that they're going to continue to use it. Can you explain that logic to me?
Yeah, sure. It's because his campaign is run by a bunch of pro-Hamas TikTokers. I mean, that's why. This is all about pandering to his base, and they have decided that his base are a bunch of pro-Hamas radicals. I mean, let's be honest about it. Joe Biden himself, I mean, Sean, he doesn't know how to use an iPhone. He probably doesn't know how to use a flip phone. I mean, he's not doing this. This is all about the people who are running his campaign for him, and they will do anything to pander. And I tell you what, the amount of pro-Hamas propaganda on TikTok, I mean, it is a propaganda factory, pushing out this propaganda from China, trying to divide the country, trying to destroy Jewish Americans. And the Biden administration, they're happy to go along with it because they want these people's votes.
Yeah, agreed. Anyway, we really appreciate your time, Senator Josh Hawley. And I hope it's not happening in your state of Missouri. Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.